What is up, Dallas Cowboys fans? Good morning, good Monday morning on the Dallas Cowboys Daily Blitz podcast. I'm IndyCarTim. It is a new week. The draft is that much closer. Hope you had a good weekend, by the way. It warmed up a little bit. I was able to go out with just the hoodie on Saturday night, see some live tunes. Missed my trip to Tampa Bay, though. I was supposed to go to Tampa to watch the Stadium Series, the Lightning and the Bruins at Ray J. I did not get to do that. And it was colder there. I'm kind of glad I didn't go. I mean, I would have loved to see the game. What a game, by the way, if you're a hockey fan. Good Lord. You had a goalie fight. You had an opportunity at the end of the third period for a home win after the Lightning came back from 4 goals down at 5-1. It was just, man, it had everything. Maybe the best outside game since they started the 43 some odd games they've had. Probably the best outdoor game I've seen since they started that. But, hey, as always, though, go Stars. What's my link to the Lightning? Well, don't forget I do a daily Tampa Bay show out there. So I got to stay in tune with the Bucks and the Lightning and the Rays and all of that, along with my nearest, dearest Dallas teams that I also cover for Roundtable, FanStream Sports, all of that stuff going on. But we are not here to talk about Tampa Bay. I do enough of that on that other show. We are here to talk about the Dallas Cowboys. I thought it would be fun. I think we're all excited about Christian Parker, about that defensive hire. I think we're all fairly comfortable with the offense from last year, but there's got to be some things done this offseason to improve. I mean, clearly on defense, I'm talking offensively here. Even on offense, there's got to be some improvement made. There are some key free agents that could be departing that we need to talk about. I thought it would be fun just to do a complete roster reality check. Everybody on the roster, who's leaving, who might leave, who's under contract, just everything. Thought we would do that for you this morning. I know it's early to get into all of this stuff, but hey, thanks for joining us early here on the Blitz, on FanStream Sports and the Fish Report YouTube channel. Did not forget the dad joke. It is coming up thusly, but I wanted to get right into content since it's a Monday. But the first question I had for you guys: what's your confidence level in the Cowboys offseason? No major moves yet, just the DC hire. And of course, we think that will influence the draft. At least it should, and we think it will this time around. So what's your confidence level right now with the Cowboys offseason? 1 to 10. Rattle it off in the comments. Shoot me a message on X at IndyCarTim. It's on the screen right down here if you're looking, if you're watching. If you're not, at IndyCarTim. If you're listening to the recorded podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, we appreciate you guys as well. So look, let's get into some rapid fire free agents here for you. We'll go position by position. Who's free agents? Who's not a free agent? And as we're rapid firing these for you, kind of just in your head, maybe play the game. Want him back? Don't want him back. Want him back? Don't want. Or if you want to short, just yes or no. Answer your own question. Don't talk out loud to somebody. They don't care. So let's start at running back. Rapid fire free agents: Javonte Williams, Malik Davis, Miles Sanders. All 3 free agents. Wide receiver: George Pickens. And yes, I'm already assuming the franchise tag is on the table for him. Jalen Tolbert. I'd be surprised if he is back because someone else is going to offer him more money than the Cowboys are willing to and more opportunity to play. A lot more playing time. Offensive line: Brock Hoffman is a free agent. TJ Bass is a restricted free agent. Hakeem Adeniji and Rob Jones are free agents. Defensive end: Jadeveon Clowney, Dante Fowler, Sam Williams, Peyton Turner, all free agents. Linebacker: Kenneth Murray, Jack Sanborn, both free agents. And I know you guys are ready to move on probably from both of them, if not at least one of them. In the secondary: Reddy Stewart, Josh Butlers. They're IRFAs, exclusive rights free agents. They'll be back, I think, on the cheap. Corey Ballantyne is a free agent. Safeties, Donovan Wilson is a free agent. Marquise Bell is a restricted free agent. And on special teams, Brandon Aubrey and C.J. Goodwin are free agents. Please, for the love of all that is holy, pay Brandon Aubrey whatever the hell he wants. I know he missed a couple there at the end of the year. I don't care. We got to have Brandon Aubrey back. Current roster snapshot for everybody. Who's under contract? Here are your contract players. Quarterback, Dak Prescott and Joe Milton. Running backs, Jaden Blue or Jadon Blue, however you want to pronounce it. Hunter Lipke, Phil Maffa, and Izzy Abanaconda. I think I said that right. I can never say his name. So if you don't want to bring back Javonte or Malik, you're going to have to add some help here somewhere. Again, I think Javonte is in the mix for coming back. Rumors are, reports are, they're already in discussions. But I've had no updates in over a week on that. Wide receivers currently under contract. CeeDee Lamb. Plus, again, the expectations that Pickens is back one way or another. So I'll throw him in there. He kind of fit in both categories right now. Also, Ryan Flournoy, Kavonte Turpin, Jonathan Mingo, and then futures guys like Paris Campbell and TJ Holden. At tight end, Jake Ferguson, Luke Schoonmaker, Brevin Spann-Ford, which screams we're going to need some tight end depth. Offensive line, Tyler Guyton, Tyler Smith, Tyler Booker, Cooper Beebe, Terrence Steele, Nate Thomas. We'll talk Steele in a minute because I think his contract matters. And while we're here, before we jump to defense, let's get our dad joke of the day out of the way, shall we? Kind of wanted to get into a little bit of content first, get you guys warmed up, get you all lubed up. Our dad joke of the day, by the way, if you would like to submit your dad joke of the day, so if you're new, it's something we do every morning. I like a little bit of levity, a little bit of giggle, a little bit of whatever, face palm, whatever, depending on the joke. If you would like to submit yours, because we do take viewer/listener suggestions, info@fanstreamsports.com. Subject line dad joke, and then give us your dad joke and your name and where you're emailing from so we can give you full credit. If you would like a free FanStream Sports t-shirt, make sure you leave me your t-shirt size. We'll get one of those in the mail to you thusly. Today's joke comes from Wayne in Kansas City. It was cold there this week, too. Why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants? In case he got a hole-in-one. It's kind of a face palmer, Wayne, but I appreciate you submitting that as well. Yeah, I've heard that one before. I'm sure you guys have heard it before. Just because we've heard it before doesn't mean it's not funny. And I'm going to include those here, even if I've heard it before 1,000 times, because I really like that one. As a golfer, I kind of like that one. I've never had a hole-in-one. I've had a hole in my pants. I've never had a hole-in-one on the course. Thank you, Wayne. Look for that t-shirt in the mail shortly. Defense, who's under contract. Defensive tackle, basically everybody is back. Quinnen, Osa, Kenny Clark, plus the depth part of that group. But at edge, some alarm bells starting to ring here. You only got 3 defensive ends under contract next year. Donovan Aziriaku, James Houston, and Isaiah Land. That is it. Linebackers under contract, DeMarvion Overshone, Damone Clark, Maris Leofau, Shamar James, and Justin Barron. Yeah. Cornerbacks, Deron Bland, Savone Ravel, Kalen Carson, Triquezy Bridges, or Trinity Bridge, whatever you want to call him, Bridges. He's got a couple of nicknames, I believe. Plus those exclusive rights guys who will probably be back. And at safety, Malik Hooker, Marquise Bell, Israel Mukwamu, Elijah with an A, Clark, Wanye Thomas, Julius Wood. Again. So let me ask you, what do you guys think is the biggest need on the Cowboys roster right now? Drop it in the comments. Again, if you want to let me know on the X or anywhere on social media at IndyCarTim. I don't want to exclude you guys just because you don't watch us live. I need to hear from you guys as well. And we invite you to always watch us live, 7 a.m. Central, FanStream Sports, YouTube, X, FanStream Sports, Facebook. We're all over the place. Kick. FanStream Sports Kick, FanStream Sports Twitch, all over the place. We hope you can find us. If you can't, email me, and I'll send you a link or something. Big picture numbers. Let's go over this a little bit. So Dallas has about 52 players under contract. Remember, only the top 51 count against the cap. And cap-wise, the Cowboys are sitting, and I have an exact number I pulled this morning for you guys from SpotTrack.com. Some people call it SpotTrack. I don't know how you're supposed to say it, but that's the website. They are exactly negative $31,339,252. So they're over the cap by $31+ million right now. But don't panic, Cowboys fans. That number moves really fast with some restructures, some smart decisions, some moves. It's not a worry at all. That number's not at all a worry. Talk about the needs breakdown. Flex needs versus starter needs. Let's separate these kind of into two different categories. Flex needs kind of depend on how free agency looks. At running back, if you don't re-sign Javonte, you're going to have a new starter, period. Number one. If it's not Javonte, you got to go get somebody else. Right tackle, what are you going to do with Terrence Steele? Pay cut? Post-June 1 cut? Because if you cut him, welcome into the tackle market in the NFL, and that is never a fun place to live. You got to figure out what you're going to do with Terrence Steele, too. Wide receiver, too. This is solved if you tag Pickens or re-sign him. If not, you're out hunting for a wide receiver, too, once again. Starter needs. These are non-negotiable. I believe you need to add at least one starter at edge. Probably, realistically, multiple bodies at edge. At linebacker, Overshown's health is a huge concern to me. I love Overshown. His health is a huge concern to me. Leafau regressed a little bit last year. Shamar James has some processing issues. Maybe that was just the defense. I don't know. But he was way more confused than he should have been last year at times. You need some help at linebacker. Cornerback. Is Bland your nickel, or is he going to play on the outside? Either way, even if you decide that, you need more dudes. Go get some bodies at corner. Safety, you need one, maybe two. And honestly, I think you need a good one. I think you need a difference maker at safety. Somebody you will get in free agency, presumably. And those are cheap to come by. We've talked about that before on this show. After all of those positions, your depth needs are going to be offensive line, tight end, another guy, another body at wide receiver to compete a little bit, and probably a third quarterback. I wouldn't mind throwing that in the mix at all. So draft-wise, you've got 2 first-round picks. You have, of course, your own at 12, and you have the Packers at number 20. But you have nothing on day 2. The Cowboys have no second round and no third-round pick, which completely changes the way you build the roster. In the one area you're actually okay is defensive tackle. You're invested there. You are stocked there. But everywhere else on defense is absolutely on the table in the draft. Don't shut the door on anything. Look at everybody. So there you go. That's kind of the state of the Cowboys roster right now. They're, at least in my opinion. If you disagree with any of that, let me know. Love to hear from you. Be nice about it, guys. Come on. Person 2, I have feelings. I've seen some of y'all's comments. Y'all need to be nicer. Some of y'all need to be nicer. I really don't care, actually, but I just love a good conversation about the Cowboys. It's what we're here for. So, guys, let me know either on X or in the video comment section here. We'll hit all of them on maybe tomorrow's show. I don't know what the hell we're talking about tomorrow yet, but we'll figure something out for the 7 a.m. Tuesday edition of the Dallas Cowboys Daily Blitz podcast right here on FanStream Sports and the YouTube, Fish Report YouTube channel as well, wherever you get your podcasts, or at fanstreamsports.com, live and local 24/7 on the website. I will be back tomorrow. We'll do it all again. More Cowboys talk, another dad joke of the day. Any breaking news, we will jump in. Fisher, myself, or both of us maybe, we'll jump in to break some news for you on both the YouTube channels and everywhere else you will be looking. Until then, boys and girls, we'll see you.